Hi, I'm Steve Hines from Peak 15 Fitness. I'm just going to spend a few minutes this morning talking to you about getting better sleep. So, sleep disorders are fast becoming a major problem for the British population. 1 in 20 of us suffer from excessive daytime drowsiness caused by poor sleep, and this is believed to account for up to 1 in 5 of motorway and other sort of road traffic accidents. A staggering 1 in 50 British adults are on prescribed medicine to help them sleep, and there are probably just as many people using over-the-counter remedies to improve their sleep. Now, the reason we're tired is because we have a sleep debt. So, if you think of your sleep debt as a bank overdraft, you simply have to make monthly payments to reduce that overdraft and pay off the interest. And if you're thinking about your sleep, you obviously have to meet those monthly repayments, i.e., get adequate sleep each night, and pay off the interest. Try and catch up with naps or extra bits of sleep here and there. So before the advent of the light bulb, it's safe to say that we got enough sleep. Now, if you've ever been on holiday to a relatively poor country, you'll have seen this firsthand, as people tend to rise with the sun, so around 5 or 6 in the morning as it gets light, people are up and they're about, and things tend to shut down when it goes dark, and people go to sleep fairly early. Now, our bodies are designed to be in rhythm with the sun, so as the sun rises, we release a stress hormone called cortisol, and cortisol is an awakening hormone. It's to get us up and about and go about our daily lives. And this cortisol rhythm peaks at around midday, and then it begins to drop off in the afternoon. Now, as the sun begins to set and our cortisol is reducing, we produce another hormone called melatonin, and this is a sleep hormone. And as it begins to rise, it makes us sleepy and helps us sleep. Now, this fine balance in the hormonal system is what keeps our bodies in rhythm. However, our modern lifestyles have upset this finely tuned hormonal rhythm. And probably the biggest contributing factor to this is stress. So, be it financial, emotional, physical, chemical, electromagnetic, any type of stress increases your stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. So if your cortisol levels are artificially high in the evening when it should be dropping off naturally, it's going to retard the production of your melatonin, and it's going to make getting to sleep a much harder job. And it's also going to reduce the production of your growth and repair hormones, such as growth hormone, testosterone. And that's going to make it harder for you to recover from the rigors of everyday life, such as recovering from a workout or a particularly physically active day at work. So another tendency that we have is to sit up late into the night in brightly lit rooms, watching television, surfing the net, or doing other sort of stimulating activities. And then we'll get a lack of sleep from that, and then we'll tend to sort of try and make up for that on the weekends by hibernating in on a Saturday and a Sunday. Now, the pineal gland, which produces melatonin, is a light-sensitive gland that sits just behind your eyes. Now, any type of light stimulation in the evening is going to suppress this melatonin production. So as your melatonin should be rising, as it's getting dark, this artificial light is suppressing that, and it's going to make getting to sleep a lot harder. Another thing that impacts on our sleep is poor blood sugar control. So cortisol, again, is a hormone that's used to maintain our blood sugar levels. If our blood sugar levels drop too low, the cortisol is released, it breaks down muscle and fats, sends them to the liver. These get converted to glucose, it raises our blood sugar, and it helps to regulate our blood sugar. So poorly controlled blood sugar through the day from not eating regular meals or from eating sugary foods late at night, such as too much dessert and sweets and chocolate before bed, will cause blood sugar problems and affect your sleep. Now, a classic sign of this is if you wake early in the night, say 1 or 2 o'clock, for no apparent reason. It's the cortisol and the adrenaline that's been released from poorly controlled blood sugar that's waking you up. Now, similarly, eating foods with toxins on them, such as pesticides, colorants, flavorants, or foods with stimulants, such as caffeine, or foods that you've got an intolerance to, can also cause this dysregulation in the hormonal and immune system and making it hard for you to sleep. Now, the brain is an electrochemical organ, and it can generate anywhere up to 10 watts of electricity. And the brain has got 4 categories of brain waves, all with slightly different frequency and amplitude. Now, as we wind down at night and go to sleep, we pass down through these different brain waves, and we end up in essentially these delta brain waves, which are of low frequency and promote sleep and dreaming. Now, these are all non-rapid eye movement sleep. No, sorry, rapid eye movement sleep. And any type of electrical magnetic field in the bedroom can disrupt these brain waves and prevent adequate sleep. Even something as simple as electrical wiring in the walls gives off an electromagnetic field and can be picked up with these EMF detectors. So you can find one of these EMF detectors on the internet. You can go around your bedroom finding the EMF fields, the wiring in the walls, the plug sockets, and once you know where these EMFs are, you can simply change the position of your bed, or you can change the position that you sleep in the bed to avoid these electromagnetic fields. Now, any kind of electrical instrument in the bedroom also gives off an EMF and can be disrupting your sleep, such as a TV, electric blanket, and a clock radio, or even a mobile phone placed next to your bed to be used as an alarm clock. So at the very least, these things should be unplugged, or if not, removed from the bedroom altogether. Remember, the bedroom is a place to sleep. So here are my 10 tips to get adequate sleep each night. Be in bed by 10 p.m. and preferably asleep by 10:30 p.m. and get up between 6 and 7 each day. Now, this will provide you with the sort of 8 to 9 or a minimum of 8 to 9 hours of sleep each day, which the sleep experts recommend that we get. Eat well-balanced meals throughout the day to control your blood sugar and avoid food intolerances, stimulants, toxins, and processed foods. Turn off your computer and your TV by 8 or 9 p.m. That light stimulation is going to suppress that melatonin production. Take a hot bath or do some breathing, meditation, or stretches before bed. Help yourself to wind down and relax. Light some candles instead of using bright lights, or certainly use the dimmer switches on your light so that the light becomes dimmer, and again you can encourage the production of melatonin. Sleep in total darkness. Now, if this means using blackout blinds or using an eye mask, then do it, because research has shown that even the smallest patch of skin exposed to light will cause the suppression of melatonin production, which is going to retard your sleep. Move all electrical items out of the bedroom. Remember, the bedroom is a place for sleeping. Don't exercise down the gym later than about 8 p.m. Exercise releases cortisol and adrenaline. They're your fight and flight hormones. Your body thinks you're fighting or flighting if you're running around lifting weights in the gym late at night. Pay off your sleep debt by getting an extra few hours here and there. So that might be naps during the day, or it could just be getting a few extra hours each morning or a few extra hours on the weekends. Now, if you're having particular problems getting to sleep, then magnesium is a supplement that's very good for relaxing your mind, relaxing your body, helping you wind down. If you take around 300 milligrams of magnesium with your last meal and about 300 milligrams of magnesium directly before you go to bed, this will significantly improve your sleep. So if you've liked this information, you want to see any more or read any more on health and fitness, you can visit our website www.peakxvfitness.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or on YouTube.